You're standing in the middle of a warehouse that smells like cat urine and burning plastic, and you're watching a 25-year-old guy named Terrell stir a pot of pseudoephedrine reduction like he's making soup. He's not making soup. He's cooking methamphetamine, and you taught him how. The ventilation system you rigged from bathroom exhaust fans and dryer ducting is pulling fumes toward a filtration setup that cost you $900 at a hydroponic store in Tulsa. It works about 70% of the time. The other 30%, the smell leaks through the loading dock seals and drifts across the gravel lot towards the tire shop next door. Nobody's complained yet. The tire shop closes at 5. You cook at night. The warehouse is 4,800 square feet on an industrial road off Highway 412 in northeast Oklahoma. You lease it under the name of an LLC. You registered in Delaware for $200 through a website that didn't ask for identification beyond a credit card. The LLC is called Heartland Logistics Solutions. It has a website with stock photos of trucks and a phone number that routes to a voicemail you never check. The lease costs $1,600 a month. You pay in money orders purchased at 3 different Walmart locations, never the same one twice. The landlord is an estate management company in Dallas that owns 40 properties across 4 states and has never sent anyone to inspect this one. You've been here 11 months. Before this, you were a chemical engineering student at Oklahoma State. 3.7 GPA. Dean's List twice. You had a scholarship that covered tuition, but not living expenses, which meant you worked 30 hours a week at a Subway while carrying 18 credit hours and sleeping 4 hours a night. Your mother sent $200 a month from her disability check, money she couldn't afford to send, but sent anyway because she believed you were going to be the first person in your family to get a degree that meant something. You were 22 and exhausted, and $34,000 in debt when your roommate Kyle showed you a YouTube video about methamphetamine synthesis. Not how to make it, how the chemistry worked, reduction reactions, recrystallization, the elegance of the pseudoephedrine method versus the P2P cook. You watched it the way a music student watches a concert, not with the intent to replicate, with appreciation for the craft. Kyle was the one who said it first. He was failing organic chemistry and owed his dealer $1,200 and had the kind of reckless confidence that comes from having nothing left to lose. He said you could make better product than anything on the street using equipment from the university lab and precursors from agricultural supply stores. He said he knew people who would buy it. He said the markup was 400%. You told him he was insane. You told him the risk-reward ratio was suicidal. You told him everything a reasonable person would tell someone proposing a felony in a dorm room at 2 in the morning. Then you asked how much. He said $8,000 for a single batch. Your share would be $4,000. $4,000 for one night's work. That was 5 weeks of Subway shifts. That was your mother keeping $200 she desperately needed. That was textbooks for next semester without the credit card. You said no. Kyle shrugged and dropped it. 3 weeks later, your car's engine seized on I-35 during a rainstorm, and the tow cost $180. And the mechanic said the repair was $2,600 minimum. And you were standing in the rain outside a Midas, looking at your phone with $311 in your checking account. You called Kyle from